Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Qaed Al Fursan Unlimited. This is a very good looking bottle. It's very simple, very minimalistic. I really like that there's a hidden horse inside the design. Well, it's not really hidden, but it's like buried in there. This white and gold color scheme is really nice. It looks really simple. It looks really basic, but it looks really nice on the shelf. I really enjoyed this design. Now let's take a spray and sniff of this. I'll tell you a secret. This is the second time I filmed this. The first time I filmed it, I realized that my microphone is off. I don't know how many videos I recorded with my microphone off because it ran out of battery because it ran out of battery. So I'm super annoyed by that. But we press on. The first smell you get is initially sweetness, followed by some florals, followed by some softness, maybe some powderiness in there. It's a little bit creamy. It's a little bit soft. It is very delicate. It's a beautiful, sweet, soft, creamy, delicate smell. It's very sweet. It's very nice. I like it. It is leaning feminine, definitely. A male could definitely pull this off, but it is decidedly leaning towards the feminine side of the spectrum. Now, let's take a look at the notes for this. But before we get into that, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and it helps the channel grow. It helps me communicate with you guys. It's my favorite part about doing videos, talking to you guys. Now, the top notes for this are coconut, citrus, and pineapple. The middle notes are ylang ylang, frangipani, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and sweet notes. Now, when I smell this, honestly, I don't really get coconut. I know a lot of people mention coconut as one of the biggest things or draws from this scent. I don't really get coconut. I get sweetness and creaminess. I think the creaminess is definitely coming from that coconut. Like if you ever had cream of coconut, you can definitely get a lot of creaminess from coconut, but I'm not really getting coconut scent from this. I just get sweet, like in your face sweetness, but softened by flowers, but softened by a powderiness that's there. Based on these notes, you would expect this to smell like a pure piña colada, but that is not really there. I just get some very mellow, soft sweetness, and it's very nice. I like it, but the notes don't really match the vibe that I get from this. This is supposed to be a dupe of Mancera's Coco Vanille. I've never smelled it, so I can't really tell you how close this is to that, unfortunately, but I'm just letting you know that connection there. So the online buzz for this is kind of mixed. For the Fragrantica rating for this is 3.79 out of 5, and it has a total votes of 2,296. So this is pretty popular, but it's not super well received. So it's less than 4, a little bit higher than 3.5. So it's kind of mid. The positives that people were mentioning quite a bit were the beautiful coconut note, which I honestly don't get at all. The fact that it's really good for summer, and I would agree that this is a great summer and spring scent. That soft floweriness is really good for spring and summer, and that it has a soft sweetness, which I 100% agree with. That soft sweetness is like, that would be the key descriptor. This, in one phrase, would be soft and sweet. The negatives that people mentioned for this are synthetic, which I disagree with. Whenever I read that something's synthetic, I just think people are biased against cheap things. So they think, oh, this is inexpensive, it smells synthetic. I very rarely smelled something that screams synthetic. Very rarely. This doesn't scream synthetic to me. They say that it has a lackluster performance. I think since it's such a soft smelling scent, like it's very mellow in the scent, it does weaken considerably quickly, and it becomes a very soft bubble, very soft skin scent by hour like 3 or 4. So it's not really a strong performer. I would say mid to low performer. So I agree with that lackluster performance. This might be something that you want to overspray or carry a decant or a travel sprayer with you to respray, to re-up. And the other negative is that it's not unisex, it leans more feminine. And I agree with that. It's more feminine leaning. In terms of the dry down, there are no surprises here. That soft sweetness is still there, but it just becomes softer and softer and softer and softer and softer. Like this just mellows out so much that's almost imperceptibly soft. It's pretty. It's a pretty scent, but it's not something like, it won't turn heads. I think it's very your skin but better kind of scent. It's pretty. I would recommend this for females, definitely. And for anybody who would like something that kind of projects your skin but sweeter, floral, and softer, it kind of gives expensive hand lotion or expensive body lotion kind of thing. That's what this is vibing with. So if that's what your general vibe is, if that's what you want, like a very expensive body lotion, but you want to project that smell, this is what you would go for. So that's the vibe this is. Overall, I would give this scent maybe an 8. And overall, I would give this maybe a 7.58 because it's not necessarily something that I would reach for. and the performance is not great. So I don't typically carry a travel scent with me, so I wouldn't re-up this. And if by 12 o'clock at work, I wouldn't be able to perceive this, it's not something I would reach for. So overall, not the best, but it's definitely a nice smell. I think this would be great also for a layering scent. Spraying before something else to like enhance something else, that would be good for this. So overall, decent scent, not necessarily for me, but decent. So let me know, what's your favorite soft scent or layering scent? Remember that scents are subjective. What I like isn't necessarily what you like, and always remember to smell your best. See ya.